For all you mad bastards loving the Big Show podcast, get up even closer on Instagram, YouTube and TikTok. Or raw dog it 4 to 7 every weekday on Radio Hauraki.
Beautiful sunny Friday afternoon.
What a lovely day.
And the cricket starts at 5. What's not to like about this afternoon, Phils?
It's pretty good, isn't it? I've got my another sister-in-law, different sister-in-law staying with me.
How many sisters does your wife have?
4.
Oh, wow. Okay.
4. Is that right? 3. 1, 2. 3 and 2 brothers. 3 and 2 brothers.
Big family, huh?
Great family.
Yeah.
Yes.
Every single one of them, fantastic human.
Great.
Which is pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty lucky with that. I'm like, Christ, old fuckhead's coming tonight, which is great. So she's here, and the wife's going to go out for a drink with her. She's like, I don't know if I told you.
Hey.
So no.
But it's just that's right. So no, but I'm going to go out for a drink later with Saf. I was like, you beauty. We'll see you later. And old Mogi will get a few beers in him, and he'll watch the cricket.
Nice, man.
Out on
Nice.
the deck.
Yeah, very nice.
It'll be bloody good. Hope we smash them. Hope we win the toss.
Can you imagine, just for a moment, us clean sweeping India? Unbelievable. Pugs, I know you don't have a fucking clue
I don't know
cricket.
about that,
Anything.
Jace. Oh, yeah, fair. That's valid.
But, mate, the Pug son, do you realise how big it is that we've beaten them in a test series in India? We've never done that before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The internet, I saw it on the internet.
Can
and
I
was
also
like, holy moly.
go so far as to say, Jace, for New Zealand to clean sweep any nation,
Correct.
anywhere on the planet, including at home, especially 3 tests, you'd be able to count on one hand how many times that would have happened in history, I bet you.
For sure.
Yeah. So anyway, we'll get pumped.
That's what I'm
But
talking
it won't leave me with a shitty taste in my mouth, I tell you.
Well, as I said in the BYC podcast, I was like, third test, whatever. I'm just going to enjoy watching it because we've already won.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I can't imagine India will try
Well,
very hard.
can you imagine the fallout for them over there? It would be huge. And I think what's happened is they've taken their eye off the ball re-Australia because that tour's coming up. And so they've dropped the ball and we gave them an ass kicking. Pakistan.
Pump that ass. We did.
We did what?
And then I think on Sunday morning there, in fact, we've got to put sports chat in if we haven't already.
We have.
We do have it in there.
Great. Then the All Blacks, Sunday morning.
Do you think that you would have left the deck by then, or are you just planning on camping on the deck in the sun,
I tell you,
watching sport?
I'll be in front of the telly for that one. That'll be croissants and coffee for that. But I've got a big weekend next weekend.
Are you going live, by the way, or are you going replay?
Going live. Oh, it's on at like 9 o'clock.
No, it's 3:30.
Oh, is it?
Yes, I saw that today. I went,
Nah, then
Actually, my wife and I
replay.
quite like getting up for a live match like that. It's a bit of a treat.
Mate, when you got a 5-year-old, you take all the sleep-ins you can
Sure.
get. I will not be getting up at 3:30. Last night, she was up until she went to sleep, and then she got up at about 9-ish, maybe 8, and was up until 11:30.
You know what it is? Well, you know what part of it is?
What's that?
Sunlight. It's lighter.
Oh yeah,
And so kids go,
At night.
it's not proper time to go to sleep now.
no, not at 9, and we've got blackout curtains on our windows.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it is rare for her to get up, but it does remind me how much I fucking loathe it. And also how, just the idea of another kid. Just
Yeah.
fucking no way. My
You into
God.
kids, Pug son?
We've had this yarn this week.
Oh, did we?
Have we?
Yeah.
Jesus, I
About
wasn't listening.
paternal and maternal instincts.
Oh,
I don't know
that's
if
right.
Oh,
You called
yeah,
it
that's
maternal.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah. Not yet, eh,
One
Pugs?
day, Pugs?
I
Once
don't-
your rooting days are behind you.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, the same to
No,
be
okay.
said
To be
for
honest.
something to be said for not having kids.
Yeah, I'm pretty comfortable with. Are you familiar with the term DINK?
Nope.
Dual income, no kids.
Right.
I'm pretty down with that.
Yeah.
Like, I
Shit,
could
man.
be down with that.
I
Yeah.
tell you what, I look at my girls and I go, fucking hell, man. They are living their best lives, earning shitloads of cash, no responsibilities, and just having a great old time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and that's,
see, I'm
that's the
into
weird
that.
thing, because then over your course of your life, you start piling up on these responsibilities.
Yeah.
Which weigh you down.
Yeah. I piled up early.
and sort of you did.
You
yeah,
did, yeah,
You've
yeah.
had no breathing room, and now you start getting some breathing room. But it's it is it's a funny thing. Because now I'm at the stage where I can go, like, my wife and I can go out to things again. We can go to gigs and we can go to restaurants. We can pay fucking thousands of dollars in babysitting fees. But you're sort of working towards being able to do the things that you could do anyway
Yes.
before.
Yeah.
Now I know my kid. Obviously, I don't want to be without my kid. But had I have never known my kid,
Yeah.
Sure. Sure.
and it's just a world of anxiety you open yourself up for. What's going to happen to her?
Yes.
I can't protect her all of the time. All of that sort
Yes.
of
I
stuff.
can't imagine the thought processes that go behind
Yes.
being a father or being any kind of parent.
Yes.
I've been told, and this is not to toot my own horn, but I've been told
Well, you've been doing that a lot lately.
several times by different people in different circles that they think I would be a good father,
You would be a great father, Pugs.
which is very kind of
It's
you to say. And I'm
impossible
not
to know.
fishing. I'm not
It's-
fishing. It's
it's-
impossible
yeah.
to
no,
know.
I know you would be a great father.
You don't know shit.
He is
because
I know his temperament.
The Hauraki Big Show, weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki. The Hauraki Big Show podcast.
parenthood is an entirely different
It is.
taxation
You could not be
on
prepared.
on your temperament. You have never tested your temperament like you are when you have got kids. It's a completely different thing.
I can imagine.
And you might go, actually, no, I need 12 hours of sleep. Actually, that was good chat. We should put that in. That was good chat this morning. The missus needs her sleep, man.
Right.
So this morning,
12 hours.
so
Shit, that's a lot.
Well, it is a lot. I didn't say 12 hours, but it is a lot. But the kid was up, so that disrupted our sleep. So, of course, the missus wanted to sleep in even later. I'm just like, you are like a toddler. Like, you need like 15 hours sleep. And she goes, well, women actually need more sleep than men. I was like, oh, righto. But that doesn't explain how much sleep you need.
Yeah.
So no, that's a fact though. That is a fact.
Is it?
Women need more sleep than men. I was like, right, well, I'm going to Google that. And let's see how much. And she was right.
Is that true? I've never actually heard that.
10 to 20 minutes a night more.
Right, okay.
I
And so
yeah.
I was
Not
like, reading
6
that out. She goes,
hours.
well, don't believe the first thing you read. But it was about 10 things that I read, and there was also some other thing that was pretty much saying that men are scumbags, and I was like, am I ignoring that as well, or are we believing that one? Because that's the second thing down.
Sure.
But yeah, it was good. It was good that it was only 10 minutes. She loves her sleep, man.
Well, my wife sleeps pretty much the same as me. But what she does is she'll go back to bed, not to sleep, but she'll get up, make me my coffee,
Right.
Nice.
give me a foot rub.
She
Nah, she won't do that. Well, whoever's turn it is. And then she'll go back to bed
Right.
and read for an hour.
Oh, yeah, well, that's
You know,
nice, though, because that's nice
great.
and
But I can't
That's
go
nice and
back to
comfy.
bed once I'm out.
eyes to the front. Jeez. Eyes to the front, Jace. It took two eyes to the
Jace.
front before he eyes to the front there. Yeah, and that was another thing with the missus there. She was like, well, I'm just catching up. I'm just catching up on the sleep I missed out on when I was working on the film. And I was like, that was 2 months ago.
Yeah.
You're not still catching up. And also, when you're working on the film, you were getting 9 hours of sleep a night.
Yes.
You're not catching up from that, mate.
Yeah. It's,
Also, isn't it like
I'm
a
afraid
scientific thing?
you're drawing the
It's a
Very long bow.
wide
Very long
here.
bow. Also, isn't it like I think I've read it somewhere a long time ago that there isn't really any real catching up on sleep.
You
Like,
can't
no,
catch
like
up.
it's
on
not.
fucking-
It's not real.
It drives
It's
me up the
bullshit.
wall.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
It is-
bullshit,
It
Pug.
is. You cannot catch up on sleep. You can in a day or two,
Yes.
or 3, but it's not like,
No.
oh, I'm still.
It's not like you've
that
banked up
idea that I'm
hours of
still
sleep you've got
catching
to
up
take.
from. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
What I
As soon
find
as
is
you've
if,
had 3 12-hour sleeps, you're good.
for me, like if I have a really bad sleep and it just gets worse. I don't catch up on shit.
Yeah.
Like I think, oh, I'm really tired. I only had about
Yeah, but
6
you-
hours sleep, and then I'll go to bed thinking I'm going to have a big one, and it'll be fucking 6 hours.
But
again.
eventually you do catch up because you just don't feel like shit.
Yeah.
You know.
Sometimes
Oh no, I always feel like shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for you, for sure.
Yeah, but I might, and I'm not bagging the missus. She can sleep.
Sure, man.
lies down, lights out, and just will not move until she wakes up in the morning. Just lights out, solid sleep, no waking up whatsoever. And
I respect it.
I'm just insanely jealous.
Oh,
of that.
so am I, man. That's crazy. I hate... My wife's the same. She'll fall asleep and that'll be her.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, old hoity tossing in the corner there.
Yeah, exactly. And
Sometimes I find that I'm far more comfortable doing this radio stuff when I've had a shocker of a sleep.
right.
Like yesterday, I had, the night, not last night, the night before, I had an absolutely garbage sleep, and I was the most comfortable doing this than I have been a week.
I do
And
my- I do
probably
my-
part of that's because it's Thursday.
And it just becomes automatic a little bit as
Yes,
well.
and
though.
Whereas
I
last night,
do my
sorry,
best
Jason,
shout.
if I
Goes to
could
your
just,
mind,
sorry.
man. I just got
Sorry,
plugs
man.
over
No, I
here.
know
Just-
it's,
I was
I
gonna
know it's
agree
your
with
show.
you.
I know it's your
No,
show.
no.
I know it's your podcast.
Quickly.
Whereas, like, I had a fantastic sleep last night. Got a good, I went to bed at like 10:30, 11, which is very early for me. And slept right through, and I feel great. And now I'm like, ooh, am I going to be as relaxed about it? Like, I'm not trying to stitch
Right.
myself up, but it's a different feeling. Like, it's almost like you don't give a fuck because you're so tired.
Exactly. And what I was going to say to you there, Pugs, is I do my best radio when I'm knackered.
Ah.
So
True
you always,
story, that.
you always feel pretty good then.
Yeah, so I'm always... That's why I always do great radio. Right?
stuff,
You
fellas.
stallion.
Hey?
Hey.
Hey.
What's that? Just
Looking
pop-
forward to this weekend, man.
Me
Why is
too.
that just popped up on my screen? Fuck off.
What is it?
I don't know. Bluetooth and other devices.
On the computer.
Yes.
Oh. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the weekend too. I'm very keen to do an early morning fish on Sunday out in Maraito.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be lovely.
It is pretty, it looks like, but it's a bit of an hour's drive. High tide at 10.
I'll be in bed.
Yeah, I know you will be, you lazy bastard.
Hey, listen to the Hauraki Big Show, eh?
Or
Don't tell
don't.
me what to do.
Yeah, man.
Listen to the Hauraki Big Show, 4 to 7 every weekday on Radio Hauraki. And find us on Instagram at Hauraki Big Show for our page. And then you've also got Hoodie J, Mr. Mike Minogue, Call Me Pugs, and if you feel like it, Chris KNZ. He'll be back on Monday.
Well, I see how I feel about that. I'm not happy about him taking the week off without permission.
I'm off next week.
Are you really?
Not all next week, but from like Wednesday, Thursday, yeah.
Does anyone work around here anymore?
Just me.
Just me and you, eh, Mogi?
Ah, yeah.
Good on you, Pug, son.
Thanks, mate.
You stallion.
Okay.